Hello Pisces! Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Star Spinner Tarot by Trungles. The website is chroniclebooks.com. If I can get it close enough so it will focus. Just freeze frame there, and you can find that stuff if you want to, clearly. And the supportive oracle cards, okay. So it's spellcasting oracle cards. Now, there's a bunch of names here. Flava, Barbara, and then there's Lisbeth. And there's, you see the names, like those are some really cool names. But you're gonna wanna, freeze frame it and look it up that way. Or on the back here, sheisart.com or she who is art.com. It's like right above my finger. So I'm like right there. Shewhoisart.com. So it says it was marked down on Amazon for like $15 when I just got this. So, and I think it's a really awesome deck. I really think it's beautiful. So I'm just saying, if you look around, what is this? This is mid-March 2021. I don't know if you're catching this in the future, which there's no time limit on these readings. I don't know. But in March of 2021, it was on sale. What else do we got here? Pisces. Okay, so I am a Pisces too. There's a big change coming. Okay. And there's this one card. I mean, I know, okay. There's a conflict. Conflict, disappointment, big change. You're very good. They're talking about a talent here. Okay, I'm seeing something and I'm getting stuck in it, so it's like I'm trying to avoid the beginning. Listen, I'll just show it to you. 10 of Swords with the transformation. And it's coming in like this is what's helping. Something's not working, and it's perpetuating. It's not working, but it's perpetuating. It's kind of like, I don't like this doesn't work for me, but I keep doing it. It's kind of like when you have a job that you can't stand, but you feel like I can't go anywhere else, I can't find anything else, so you just keep doing it. The 10 of Swords would be like an abrupt ending to that job. Like, for some reason you don't have that anymore, and you're like, oh crap, now what? It's horrible, it's devastating, but they're saying it's like a transformation that's long overdue. It's not enjoyable. And it seems to be shaking up your foundation. You feel like it's shaking up your foundation. Alright, so when these readings come when they're needed, because for those of you this is going to hit with, this isn't making this happen. They're trying to give you a heads up, because whatever it is comes in really quick, comes in really fast. And I'm gulping, because I'm like, well, I'm a Pisces too. So I'm like, we need some silver lining here. Silver lining. Now, okay, on the upswing, whatever's going on, I'm getting when it's happening, you're feeling like devastated, and it's hard to see the light. It's hard to see the silver lining. It's really hard to. But through all this trudging through the mud or whatever, through all this turmoil, success will happen afterwards. But it feels like, I just feel like it's, going across country on foot with a little cart and just trying to make your way. It's just like, I'm not even sure what way I'm going. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't feel like I have a choice though, so I'm doing it. And until it's done, it just feels like it's a lot of work. But once you're there, once you get to the next thing, I feel like until you're on the other side of this, it's just not going to feel right. And even when you get on the other side, it may be looking back like, ooh, that was a lot. But it needs to happen. The world is coming in. Something is ending. A major part of life is ending. And it's kind of like you're doing it. You're going to make it through this. You're going to do what you need to do. You're going to do as it comes forward. You're going to handle what you need to handle, do what you need to do, go forward as you need to go forward. And you are gifted in this situation. You're very compassionate in this situation. It needs to be that way. That's kind of like one of the things, like your compassion, I think, for a lot of you. And there could be other way talent is coming in. I get that. But I'm feeling it's a compassion for a lot of you. It is something where you feel like you're being very compassionate to others, but maybe others aren't being as compassionate to you. I think that's part of this. That's just kind of how this is going too. This is another reason why this is so difficult, because it feels like I'm there for everybody else, but who's really there for me? And it's a little disconcerting, just to be fair. What else do we have going on here? On the other side, I'm looking for more silver linings. Somebody is upset, disappointed what's going on. They're very conflicted, but somebody might help you out of this. And I do see, like, whatever's happening, there's devastation. You're going to get the help that you need. But I feel like it's still devastating. And somebody does seem to be helping you, kind of pulling your butt out of the fire, if you will. Somebody will help you. I do feel like they're slow, though. Now, this is the High Priestess. The thing is, I'm seeing, like, I have to add in the cards around it. That's how I read. And I'm getting this Eight of Swords with the High Priestess, kind of like, well, let me make sure I'm doing what I should be doing. Let me make sure I'm making the right move. They're helping you. But they're really cautious about it. Like, I don't want to do something that's going to be bad or not going to work out right. They don't want to do it for you. They want to help you. They want to set you up so you can help yourself. But they don't want to do it for you, if that makes sense. Like, it's kind of like, there's a mess over there and, like, things got broken. They'll give you the tools and tell you how to fix the situation, but they don't want to actually do this fixing of it. They want to leave that to you. They're kind of like, that's something for you to do. It's a very helpful energy, but it's more of a guide. It's more like a guide, more like somebody kind of like guiding you towards what needs to be done. And they very are invested. They're very invested, but they're kind of like, you got to handle this. I got to step back so that you can succeed here. I feel like the biggest part of this that I'm noticing is this card, which is the grieving, of course. But like, there's 5 stages to grieving. Whatever's changing here, the grieving process does come in. And the 5 stages, I've tried, like anger, bartering, denial, acceptance is one of them. But acceptance can come in and out. Like, it seems like it would be the last one, but it can come in pieces. There's another one I'm missing. I don't know. If you look it up, I'm sure you'll find it. But like, you're going to go through all those stages with this situation because it's that important. So they're trying to give you a heads up about that too. I don't know if there's anything else I could say, because I know there's somebody helping you here. As a Pisces, I'm looking for I'm like, more silver lining, please, more good energy. Like, they got one card face down that just kind of is hanging out here. So let's see what this is. Courage. You have the strength to make it through this. I feel like this is going to be one of those moments I'm going to be questioning myself, and I know, like, the reading that you chose isn't what's making this happen. It's just happening. The whole purpose for this reading, if you chose it to watch it and it really is hitting with you, is to help you through it. It doesn't cause anything to happen. It's just basically happening and trying to give you something positive to hold on to, knowing that there's somebody around trying to help you. They're not going to do it for you, but they're going to try to assist you and kind of guide you. I'm also getting, like, you're a lot stronger than you think you are. And it's kind of, you're going to make it through this quicker than you think. It's not going to last forever. It could last a couple months, like 3-4 months, before you really feel like you've made it past this moment. But this is one of those soul growth moments. It's going to show you how strong you really are. And it does build more strength. You have it together. You're strong. Maybe this is one of those moments where they're like, you're a lot stronger than you think, and you'll see so after you get through this. I would watch out for this grieving thing. That's what, because there is transformation here. Something new is coming in. Something's leaving. Something's going. The butterfly is on both here, which is making me feel like I'm having a hard time accepting what's new. I'm having a hard time accepting the new energy coming in because I can't let go of what's gone. Allow yourself to grieve. Trying to force yourself to go into the next stage before you're ready isn't going to be successful. It's going to make this a little bit more difficult, actually. Allow yourself to grieve. And for some of you, it may be literally looking up the 5 stages of grieving, which is anger, denial, bartering, acceptance. I don't know. There's something else. I'm missing something. Depression? Is depression one? I think depression's the last one. And these, they seem to come in and out. Even the acceptance comes in and out in pieces. And then when, finally when you're completely accepted something, then it's over. But like, allow yourself to grieve. Allow yourself to have the feelings through it. Allow yourself to express how you feel. For some of you, I feel like what you might have to do is find some creative outlet. For some people, that's writing. It might be literally just doodling. Some people, I know, are more painters or do like even sculpture. But something where you can move your hand and just kind of do something. I remember when I was upset years ago, a couple decades ago, I would just draw hearts and use different markers and pens. And I would just kind of loop them all together. And it was just a big giant doodle. But for some reason, it helped me just get out the energy, because while I was doodling these hearts, I was thinking about what was bothering me. So I was kind of like working out the energy. I was using colors that I liked. I just kept drawing them. Like, I think I threw it away when I was done with it, because it was a big doodle of a bunch of hearts. But that's what worked for me, to get through that energy, to get through that time. And if that's what it takes, then just do that. Do what makes you feel happy. If you're the type of person that likes to cook. You know what I mean? If you like to run, work out, then do that. Whatever it is that makes you happy. If you want to read a book, maybe there's a sad book that might help you grieve. Maybe there's a book you like, and it's a sadder book. Like, remember Old Yeller? At least when I was a kid, that was a famous book. It's a very sad book, but it's that might help you move through the emotions too. That might give you like an outlet to get through that. Allow yourself to grieve. As long as you allow yourself to grieve, the transition will be easier, and then the better things will come in a lot smoother. You'll be truly ready for it. If you try to force it forward to the next section and try to go to the good stuff and not deal with the bad stuff, it's just going to kind of muddy it up and blur over anyway, because there's no way to get around it. Oh, that's a rough one. There's been a couple of readings this week that have been rough. What's up with that? Jeez. All right. Anything else with this? All right, I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you. Oh, and the donation information is below as well if you're interested. Thank you very much. Have a good day.